Because I was looking at the headline, so I said it to both of you just as like a tweet. So it was saying that boomers are more sensitive than millennials, although millennials always get the rap for that.
Well, look at that.
Now, of course, this is from the Journal of Psychology and Aging.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes sense. They're sensitive to us. So, yeah.
So 55 to 73.
Are more likely to be narcissistic, too, and hypersensitive.
Guys, chat, I promise you, I'm aware the Second Thought shouted me out in the video. You guys have spammed it a million times so far. I know, we will get to it later, okay? Please stop spamming it for the time being. Okay?
The study examined nearly a lot of people. It found people in the baby boomer generation, 55, 75, were more likely to be full of themselves and more likely to impose their opinions on others. What happened to the sensitivity issue here? The research shows, which seems bogus to me, shows a stark difference in how the world views younger generations, often labeling them as sheltered, politically correct, and snowflakes.
That's what I find most interesting about this is that it seems like a lot of times the older generations talk about us saying, oh, they just, back in my day, we used to do all this, and now you complain and do all this. And
oh my God, the
snowflakes.
Oh my God, the camera guy's doing him dirty, bro. What the fuck? The slow zoom pan on his face? What is this, like? Is fucking OTK's Finn in charge of the camera direction here? Oh God, that makes it so nervous. That makes it look extra nervous, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got a zoomer behind that fucking camera. Or a millennial at least.
You melt it to any stress.
Look at that beautiful camera zoom.
Chances
Way to deflect. Way to deflect.
I mean, that guy's from the last generation that was able to fucking make money doing what he's doing there, so. Did he got like, did he stroke out? Like, what the fuck happened? Anyway, so that's like not even remotely shocking. All right, let's look at TSM. TSM just apparently got a largest deal in esports history. So we're gonna take a look at it. FTX, TSM FTX. So, but before we do that, before we watch this hashtag ad, literally, I gotta run a fucking hashtag ad because it's the top of the hour. So if you'd like to no longer see the ads, you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe. You can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. I will cover the Among Us chicken nugget in a second. I just want to talk about TSM FTX. But yeah, the 1 minute ad break is now.
Wait, what's going on? Reggie, he just scored the biggest deal in esports history. What? Yeah, our sales team went 5 days straight without sleep to create an 89-page presentation that went over.
Okay, here, let's watch this instead. This is probably better.
Psst. Hey, yo, Benji, did you hear?
Hear what?
Yo, we're legit changing our name, bro.
We're changing our name?
Shh. Keep it down, all right? It's on the low.
Well, how do you know this?
Well, it's funny that you should ask. You see, I was in the kitchen grabbing some burgers with Steven Finance, because, that's like my burger bro. So we were having this conversation about Lena and products, because her elo is like way high.
Cypher, keep it simple.
Oh, right. Okay. So Steve said that he and Lena were in a serious meeting when Abby burst in, and she's like, oh my God. And Lena was like, oh my God, what? Abby was like, this is big. And Lena goes, like Wardell getting a 5K big? And Abby says, nah, like Lost getting his first penta big. Because on Legends, Power of Evil was like, when you gonna get your penta, bro? And Lost, he's all suave and cool, like, yeah, soon, mother.
Cypher.
Oh, right. Okay, I got you. Backtrack. Okay, so Abby, who was also in a meeting with Andy.
Andy or Rager Andy?
No, he can't say it.
Like Andy, okay? And then the story goes that he was hanging with this guy named Sam and they were gaming. Andy's like, haha, I'm awesome in League. And by the way, I have the best esports org. And the guy was like, haha, you are good at League. But you know what? He rips off his mustache, revealing his face and says, I'm a super successful businessman. And Andy's like, whoa.
You sure that's what happened? 'Cause that doesn't sound like Andy.
sorry. I mean, Andy was like, oh, that's cool. So then Sam's like, I also have a podcast, and shows Andy his phone, but Andy's like, I'm not impressed. So the guy says, I got a private jet. And the next thing you know, they're on his jet, listening to his podcast, and Andy says, still not impressed. And the guy says, I run a cryptocurrency exchange. And Andy says, like Bitcoin? And Sam says, yeah, like Ethereum and Litecoin and Dogecoin. And then Andy's like, Dogecoin, I love Dogecoin, Doge to the moon.
Wait, did he really say that?
Dude, what the fuck? Okay, dude, listen. I have no idea what any of who these characters are. Hold on one second. I mean, I guess, is it epic if you know? Hold on, I'm texting Ethan. Bro, I DM'd Ethan. I said, yo, you still have Bo's contacts? I'd love to have him on the stream. He goes, who? And at that moment, I realized, like, it literally is like a perfect opportunity for me to be like, both of these nuts in your mouth. But instead, I was like, you know, Bo Burnham. Anyway, will you help settle the debate on LSF? If you don't run ads yourself, will Twitch automatically run them for you? Not yet. I don't think so. I'm not entirely certain, but I'm sure that they are going to do that if you don't hit your fucking target density that they want you to do eventually. Dated Ant-Man's friend reference? I don't know what this is. I did not watch Ant-Man. I don't know. Oh my God, Laura Loomer just staged. Oh God. Oh, Laura Loomer's back. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. That's exciting stuff.
I mean, that's not really what happened, but you know, I have some Doge myself personally. I'm thinking about retiring in the Bahamas at some point because I love tropical islands.
The story.
Oh, right. Okay. So Max and Brandon spoke to Andrew in content that said that they heard Andy say, that's cool. Crypto sounds like the future. So then Sam says, esports sounds like the future. Hey, maybe we should create the future together, like a baby. And Andy pauses with a kind of hold up, but I'm listening pose and says, what are you thinking? But then Sam turns the tables and says, what are you thinking? And immediately, Andy calls Walter in operations, who calls Parton in esports, who talks to Ned in sales, who talks to Lena in products, and within seconds, Andy whips out an 89-page presentation showing why TSM's the best and most badass org in esports. And then Sam says, damn, that's true. You know what? I have the best and most badass crypto exchange. And Andy's like, so? And Sam's like, so?
So?
We're changing our name.
Huh?
They're like kind of good at acting. Those guys are streamers, right? I assume they're like TSM streamers or esports players.
Hey guys, we just signed the largest deal in all of esports history, and today I'm here.
Those two dudes were good, dude. Are you fucking serious? Reginald is the owner. Cypher was pretty good, I'll say. Dude, you're fucking crazy. Like,
To tell you guys what it is. We're changing our name to TSM FTX. I want to thank you guys for being a part of our journey every step of the way for the last 11 years. So what is FTX? FTX is one of the fastest growing crypto exchanges in the world. And I'm really excited about this partnership because I think crypto is the future.
You know Lena, that actress, wasn't her? Oh yeah, no, I know that. I was wondering, like, they're using real names, but using actresses and actors in their places. Yes, I know. Like, I've literally hung out with Lena on Miss Birthday not that long ago. She's dope.
What's also really special about our partnership is that the FTX team plays games and they all follow esports, so it's a natural fit. Being in this unique position, it's really cool that we get to tie esports, gaming, and crypto together. And what that means for our organization is that we're gonna be able to triple down on building the best teams, recruiting the best players, and building more amazing content for you guys. TSM.
They can't show FTX and LCS or any other Riot esports still 210 million? Dude, yeah, what are you gonna fucking not take that, dude? Mainstreaming no-name crypto, a new legitimized way to squeeze millionaire chasing underclass from their dollars. Crypto is the future. 99% of gamers in this room have no idea what crypto is. Okay, so what do I think about crypto? I think it's fucking ridiculous. Like, straight up. I think, like, the financial marketplace is already based on speculation to begin with, but then you have something that is completely decentralized, a form of currency that's completely decentralized and lives in and of itself on pure speculation that makes it significantly more volatile. And it essentially relies on everyone fucking eventually joining in so that, like, it's too big to fail and ultimately doesn't fail. Okay? We're speculating on something that is already super speculative. It blows my fucking mind. Hasanabi doesn't understand crypto either. Yeah, I know, chat. I know. I am really stupid and I don't understand fucking crypto at all. Actually don't know what you are talking about. If it's not implemented by regulated institutions, it won't ever be the future. I mean, good luck. The problem with cryptocurrency from the point of view of, like, financial institutions, like legitimate institutions, is that it's not traceable. So making it harder to trace makes it impossible. It is, though, but still, like, it makes it harder to fucking trace. So when you have something that's hard to fucking trace, I mean, I guess it is traceable. It's the intent was never to be speculative, but there are also such things as stable counts. Also, it is traceable. Crypto is literally a sanctioned bubble. Every coin is a bubble. Lol. I thought that the fact that crypto is astrology for dudes changed my mind 100%. I thought the entire appeal was that because every transaction is public, that it makes it hard to fucking trace because there's so much going on. How the fuck do people buy shit on the dark web with cryptocurrency then? Like, people say, isn't it easier to fucking hide your assets with crypto than with, like, actual financial institutions like a bank, which is part of the reason why, which is part of the fucking reason why a lot of these ransomware attacks will rely on crypto being the lump sum of ransom. It's easier to fucking hide your assets under crypto than fiat currency. What the fuck are you guys talking about? It's super easy traceable. You're, like, fucking freaking out, but, like, currently there are methods of money laundering. Currently there are methods of money laundering that everyone's aware of that are not necessarily illegal, but not actually legal either, if you know what I'm saying. You feel me? The addresses are anonymous, but it's still traceable to get actual dollars in or out. There is untraceable crypto like Monero, which is being used for ransomware attacks. It can't be traced to any specific person, but each transaction is public, so people can't hack coins into existence. Okay. Crypto is just fiat money with no ties to the real economy. At least the stock market has the decency to base it on some equity in private corporations. Well, it's not just that. It's also based on the might of the American dollar and American imperialism, and how much power the American capitalist institutions have, or Western capitalist institutions have, to maintain the current financial organization of the economy. Anyway, I hate this conversation because like whenever the market is not based on actual company value. Yeah, exactly. It's silly to say that. The only difference between the stock market and like crypto is that it's not like we're on the fucking gold standard, boys. Like the difference between the stock market or the American economy or just like the current fiat currency is that there is some level of confidence associated with the behavior of governments, like the American government. Whereas with crypto, that volatility is, with crypto, it's all speculative, like beyond speculative. Speculative with very little rules beyond like confidence in the crypto's existence itself. Not talking about crypto without stuttering, LMAO dumbass. Dude. Dude, you're watching me among 34,000 other people. You're an anonymous loser on the fucking internet who thinks they know more about crypto, and you're gonna lose every single fucking dime you have. Have fun. Fucking nerd. God, crypto nerds are so fucking relentless and annoying. It is a hedge to confidence in governments. You are right, but for the wrong reasons. Okay. The crypto stands will tell you you are ignorant unless you're yelling to the moon. Much gains, diamond hands. They are worse than dream stands. I mean, the worst part about it is like, I know fucking lefties and anarchists and shit who literally have like gotten sucked into the Wall Street Bets bubble and routinely post like Wall Street Bets memes now and talk about how like cryptocurrency as like leftists. And it blows my fucking mind that like your goal as a leftist is to, you know, generate capital for yourself in a speculative marketplace that almost entirely relies on other people joining in to boost the value and create more confidence in this speculative piece of currency. Like, it's any currency at all? No, I agree. Everything is made up, guys. We live in a society. Everything is made up. It is. Everything is made up. We just established that something is legitimate collectively. So in a way, yes, crypto is no different. Crypto is no different than like fiat currency with respect to that. Okay? That's why I'm saying it requires like mass usage for it to continue growing and legitimize itself to a position to get to a position where it's like, it is kind of like a giant Ponzi scheme. But it's like a giant Ponzi scheme in the same way that fiat currency is. So is the stock market. And now the fucking finance bros are going to maul at me and say that like, well, there's value in fucking the way that valuations occur, and like, you know, there's revenue that factors in to the valuation of a there's the valuation of a stock is dependent on so many different reasons, and not just fucking you know, people having confidence in it. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's why. And then we arrive at the same fucking problem that we did originally in the beginning of the hold to the moon Wall Street Bets saga. The fundamentals of a stock. Please understand it. There's a difference between shit coins, Wall Street Bets, Doge, and Bitcoin, etc. Don't lump the TikTok crypto nerds with real shit. Why not? It's like when someone in the fucking West Bank, like a settler in the West Bank says, well, the entire existence of Israel is settler colonialism. That's all we're doing here in the West Bank. So whenever people are like, don't lump fucking shitcoin in with Bitcoin, I'm like, why? I mean, it kind of is the same. Like, but I take it one step further and I say that like the stock market is also based on a similar speculative structure as well. Just don't be the one, boys, just don't be the one holding the bag, okay? It's like lumping you and Steven Crowder like you guys are brothers. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of similarities. We're both fucking political commentators. Like, one is worse than the other, but ultimately it's based on like similar principles of fucking talking into a camera and talking about your political worldview. I don't know why you think that this is like I don't know why you think that this is an own. Anyway, there are actual cryptocurrencies that are actively doing good things for people, though. Okay, that's entirely different, dude. Like, you're adding on some other shit while we're talking about the fundamentals. All currency in crypto is basically fake it until you make it. Yes, fiat currency, in the way that we understand it, has already faked it till we made it, and it was a necessary thing, right, for trade to occur easily. Well, you just compare them all. I mean, it is. That's why I'm saying that the comparison is valid. How dare you insult crypto? I have 20 bucks invested and I will be a millionaire soon. Copium. Anyway, it really frustrates people. Well, what the fuck? Yikes. I just saw a fucking big dip on my... Damn, I should stop talking shit about crypto. My fucking bitrate just dropped. The only thing that separates Bitcoin from shitcoins is literally just more confidence and market fee fees. Need to know when you're coming to Florida so my girlfriend and I can take a vacation somewhere else. Please, bro. What do you think? I'm going to fuck your girlfriend? What are you, crazy? Crypto is an actual Ponzi scheme. I'm invested heavy in crypto, but anyone who tells you it's the future is just drinking too much Kool-Aid. Here you go, guys. Do you guys want... I mean, this is an investment advice. This is not investment advice because I'm a fucking idiot. But here, how to sound smart about crypto. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to know how I became a multi-billionaire who has sex with all the best, hottest models and drives all the fastest cars? I'm about to give you the secret. Are you ready? The secret to cryptocurrency investments. I bought low, I held, and then I sold high. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That will be $1,000. Are you happy? All the crypto bros that were like originally be like, he's so stupid, fuck you, you don't know anything. All of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, he sounds pretty smart right now. Wow, his advice mirrors a lot of things that I've read so far. That's it. That's how you do it, boys. Okay, so here's another video from the crypto thing. Oh, ultimately, I don't really give a shit that TSM did this. It just shows me that this space is more legitimate now than ever before, and it's good. It's kind of cool. I bought low and I sold high, boys. Anyway, It's not hold. It's called hodl. Okay, shut up. Isn't this a huge scam? I don't fucking know. I mean, it's not any different than anything else. What is this? This is loud.
$1,000 before Ethereum. The rate at which Dogecoin has broken resistance barrier. Dogecoin is going to hit $4,000 before Ethereum. The rate at which Dogecoin has broken resistance barriers is something that no other cryptocurrency has ever been able to do. Me and my analytics team have studied the recent patterns of Dogecoin and found that they are extremely similar to the early patterns of Ethereum. As you know, most of Dogecoin's been mined, so without the restrictions of market cap, Dogecoin will surpass $4,000 and long outlive Ethereum. And the fact that Dogecoin is essentially on sale right now for 30 cents, there's money to be made.
Dude, it's literally, if you don't think this is a Ponzi scheme, I'm sorry. Or like multi-level marketing, I don't know what to tell you. Crypto, especially coins like this, like vanity coins or whatever the fuck they call it, or shit coins, are literally pump and dumps. And the way that you get into it is exactly the fucking same as like multi-level marketing. Like, this is no different than your fucking dumbass aunt who sells Herbalife now. You invest into it, then you are invested. So in order to get a return on your investment, you have to legitimize it over and over again everywhere you can and constantly talk about how fucking sick it is with the hopes that, you know, other people invest into it and therefore the value of it goes up. That dude clearly has a bag he bought at 0.8. That's it. This is like, it's literally Herbalife for nerds who think they are smarter than everyone else. And the irony is, Herbalife is also for people who think they are smarter than everybody else. Now, if you have some money on the side to potentially like invest a little bit, you know, this is gambling. Like, to invest in some gambling, similar to how you would gamble it on a risky fucking stock in the stock market. And that's it. Like, then go off Kings, I guess.
Dogecoin is going to hit 4,000.
My mom sells Herbalife. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. At least she's not a fucking QAnon supporter. Bitcoin is like investing in Tesla. Dogecoin is like investing in GME. I mean, is it? The difference between this and Herbalife is that the crypto can compete as the money from form of value. It is literally a question of legitimacy. Yeah. I got into crypto back in like 2012, and sad to say you're totally correct. Once the primary goal of crypto is to use it rather than just make money, it will have real utility. Until then, total pump and dump shit. The tech is extremely important to fintech, though. What is this?
You're my role model. I looked up to you. I mean, you know, you're one of the greatest entrepreneurs of the.
Dude, this is so funny. This is like is this a meme or is this serious? Is this person like making fun of? Is this person making fun of like crypto bros? Because it's like Joe Rogan, Elon Musk smoking fucking a weed on the Joe Rogan podcast, like
generation. But this fucking crypto thing that you're doing, dude, that's enough. That's fucking enough. Fucking get that off.
It's a joke, right?
Fucking done with you, Elon. No, I trusted you, bro. I trusted you. Dude, you're my role model. I
mean, I like that people don't like Elon anymore. That makes me happy. I fucking can't stand him, so. This analyst predicts Dogecoin will equal Ethereum in prices in less than a few months.
Crazy? Wait till you hear this. Many analysts, including myself, believe that Doge has the potential to be equal with Ethereum. And for those of you that think it sounds crazy because of Doge's market cap, wait till you hear this. Both Doge and Ethereum have essentially the same endless market cap. And if you keep digging, all aspects of both coins are virtually the same. I used to say I'd give it a year to hit the price of Ethereum. But with the way Doge is going right now...
Bro, I'm sorry, but... Okay. You guys know the meme where, oh shit, that's my lawyer, dog, I'm going to jail? It's the same meme for this guy being your analyst, dude. Oh shit, bro, this is my analyst, dog, I'm losing the house. Okay? The fuck, dude? I'm an analyst. You're analyzing Dogecoin, dude? Okay. That's my analyst, dog. I'm broke. For 100%, for $100 per Dogecoin, the total market cap of Doge would be more than 18 trillion, greater than China's economy and almost equal to the U.S. economy. Now imagine at 3,000 to at $3,000 to $4,000.
We could see this in less than a few months. If you think Dogecoin hitting 60 cents today is crazy, wait till you hear this. Many analysts, including myself...
Dude, he thinks Dogecoin is going to be $3,000? What the fuck? Chelsea Manning had the best take. Blockchains are technologically impressive and elegant, but they are a solution looking for a problem. And there's yet to be a killer app for crypto that facilitates its mass adoption. My friends still go, Elon Musk creates value and deserves compensation. Pisses me off so much. It's dumb. I mean, he does. He does create value in the same way that like a shitty marketing manager would do that. Anyway, that reminds me of the other day in Rye, Montana, a truck with a license plate that read Q MAGA. I'm an actual analyst. I'm an actual data analyst, and this guy's above my pay grade. I'm sorry, dude. Many analysts are saying this is like 2 days before it crashed. Crypto in general is bigger than just random shitcoins here and there. The main focus is to break away from the current fiat system. And okay, if crypto's entire fucking purpose is to gain legitimacy and mass and adopt it as like mass usage to compete against fiat currency, then don't you guys kind of feel like that undermines the entire project when you have all these like random fucking shitcoins go to the moon and completely devalue like how serious of a fucking form of currency Bitcoin could potentially be? Like, if this is if the entire fucking if all that's getting coverage on crypto is like Dogecoin, shitcoin, cumcoin, whatever the fuck coin, and homies like this guy in the Astros hat is like talking about how he's an analyst, I don't know, dude. Kind of feels like it's not there's no way the US government lets any crypto replace the dollar. Well, that's also the other side of the equation. Like, does pyramid schemes take away from the legitimacy of fiat currencies? Well, if the fiat currency is already established, and originally it was established on the gold standard to begin with, and then we moved away from it. So that's a really kind of important part of like how fiat currency developed. Like originally it was like, I want this wool. For this wool, I will trade you 3 chicken nuggets. Okay. And then it was like, maybe we should have something that we can just point to as to demonstrate value instead. Wool, whatever. Deal, trade offer. Okay. And then they were like, we should normalize this and centralize this a little bit by having like a government body control it or something, some sort of form of organization control the printing of this. And then we'll say this piece of paper will demonstrate all the fucking gold that we currently have. Okay? But now crypto's like, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck all that stuff. We're just going to say like, this has value because it has value. And the way to genuinely create like value for it is by saying, you know, by hoping that one day a lot of people will use it. Currency is only worth something because it's taxed. Modern monetary theory makes it clear crypto will never be worth anything because governments will not provision it. Unless governments themselves create the crypto, which then literally defeats the purpose of crypto itself. Which is something that's going to happen more likely than having like whatever is going on. Currency came about because of taxes. The king says you need to pay me king coin or I will kill you. Then the king gives soldiers king coin who go out and buy stuff. People need soldiers to buy their stuff so they can get king coin to pay taxes. Okay. Bitcoin also uses 540,000 times the energy usage of fiat per transaction is killing the planet. I think you made that number up, but I do know that yes, there is somewhat of a scaling problem from what I understand, and also its energy consumption is crazy. My crypto friend calls me every day, and this is what he sounds like. Wait, Flula? Flula is alive?
Flula, did you hear about Blue Bitcoin? Oh, there is ICO coming, so you must make sure blockchain, ledger, DeFi, fintech, and you know about that, because Bitcoin go to the moon, Wall Street. Bet Glöbi Flaubies are now on sale. I did just check the alpha dogs, and did you go Discord server, Ruby Dooby? And then, yeah, the Blippy coins you can exchange for Klöppy Klappy tubes. And don't forget about Blapsgraph and Snoopy Grip and Axis Cookie. Oh, Axis Cookie, everybody go for that. Immediately go to Gemini, Kraken, Crypto, Coinbase, Merpeeps. To the moon!
What's your opinion on buying gold? Surely it's better than holding money on your bank account if you don't like stocks since it keeps up with inflation. Dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not a fucking libertarian, dog. I'm not going to go around and... Wait, I hired Eros to carry me in Warzone? Look at that. Oh my god. It's my video. There's a massive expansion opportunity for you. Sell your Twitch emotes. Dude, do you know how many fucking people have hit me up about NFTs since it came out? Like, literally nonstop. Anyway, let's talk about more Bitcoin. Jack Dorsey is hitting the fucking... Jack Dorsey is hitting the market with some... I think he's trying to do a crypto exchange, or he's trying to bring Square to... He's trying to bring Bitcoin and like a crypto exchange to Square, right? Well, guess what? Not on Laura Loomer's watch, baby. Let's go.
You are interfering in elections like
well, why don't we just go right to that? I was going to talk about it later.
NFT sales have plummeted recently. Might have been a fad. What? What? That's crazy, dude. You are telling me that like NFT sales have plummeted recently? What? It'll fucking spike again, probably. Some dude will make a play and then hype it up, and then dummies will try to like in their endless interest in like, you know, making easy cash, will like try to fucking buy it. NFTs are just the store of value for rich fucks with too much money who want to avoid taxes. Us normies have no place in NFT land. NFTs didn't just plummet. The whole market is combined value of a couple $100 now, lol. No shot. Are you serious? Hindsight again. Hindsight Hassan? What? Hindsight Hassan? Motherfucker, I've been shitting on NFTs since day one, dude. And you guys literally said the exact same fucking shit to me when I... What do you mean? No, call me Foresight Hassan right now. Motherfucker said Hindsight Hassan. I called this day one. Like numerous fucking times. And everyone made fun of me. The same people were like, dude, dog, you're fucking crazy. You just don't understand crypto. Shut the fuck up. You're so stupid because you don't understand crypto. Going to the moon, baby. Remember your credit score? What a slap in the face that was to you? Bitch, I got my credit score up already. Let's go, actually, as a matter of fact. NFTs are good for artists, allows them to maintain their equity in their art. Dude, that's not true. Like, you're fucking making that up. That's literally not true, dude. No, a couple already millionaire fucking artists made a couple $100 million, and now it's done. So what good did it do to fucking random Joe Schmo artists, dude? You're just literally making it up. You're just... It wasn't a hard call to make. You can just take a screenshot. Or you have no idea what you're talking about. Cryptocurrency gives any person the ability to access financial tools currently only available to banks. Have someone on who can educate you instead of spreading literal mythology. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. And the people are saying NFTs are nothing but like stupid made up shit. Yeah, well, I mean, so is fucking Bitcoin. All right. I can't believe we're here now. Like, I can't believe we got here from the fucking TSM FTX. Is it FTX?
Nick, what's going on? Reggie, he just scored the biggest deal in esports history. What? Yeah. Our sales team went 5 days straight without sleep to create an 89-page presentation that went over sales figures, competitors, SWOT analysis. Ned Sanders even skipped the delivery of his firstborn to get this presentation done.
I'm a dad.
Ned had a kid? Maybe Kaisa's sacrifice will be worth it. Because a partnership like this is a first for esports that took hours of manpower, resources, and planning.
My God. Reggie, you gotta tell us, how did you do it? I mean, was it slide 19 with our industry thesis? Or was it slide 52, showcasing the TSM trophy correlation? I mean, how did you do it?
Wait, I mean, they recreated that scene, but like, dude, do people not watch Wolf of Wall Street? Or did they just like, Wolf of Wall Street is like American Psycho. Like, people just watch the first like 25 minutes and then just tune out. Like, they don't, I feel like people don't recognize, like, I feel like people don't recognize that, like, that person is not the hero in that story. It's kind of weird. Like, they just go like, oh, sick, dude. He was fucking... Like, you don't want to be Jordan Belfort. Like, he goes to jail, dude. You didn't watch Ant-Man? What are you on about? Yeah, I saw Matt Walsh made a fucking GoFundMe. They watched only the scenes of the commercials. Yeah, Matt Walsh, that fucking gigantic piece of shit dweeb nerd, made a GoFundMe to help AOC's abuela. AOC's abuela is living in a grandmother, actually not abuela, living in a dilapidated home that was ravaged by Hurricane Maria. AOC is unable to help her own grandma for whatever reason, so I've set up this GoFundMe campaign to help save her home. Please give if you can. I love this because it's like... Sorry. Someone in the chat said Ant-Man is the fart of Marvel. Abuela's grandma? I thought Abuela was oh, grandma is Abuela? Okay, I was wrong. I thought Abuela was aunt, this like great aunt this entire time. I don't know Spanish, boys. Don't yell at me. Oh, aunt is Tia. Okay, my bad. Cash App in the chat watching you say these things about Bitcoin like Sag. They don't give a fuck, dude. Anyway, lives in LA, doesn't speak Spanish. Bitch, I'm bilingual. Give me a fucking break. Dude, you just let the radical Latin X's. Yeah, we're gonna do the Naftali Bennett video that Mandy Hassan put out. It's probably fire. I will kick things off by donating $4.99, which happens to be the cost of a monthly lease payment for a Tesla. I challenge Ben Shapiro to match the donation. Together we can change the world. I mean, this is so stupid. It's like literally fucking giving money to AOC to own the libs. Like, oh my God, they raised $57,000. Yo, dude. Yo, Republicans are so stupid. They have too much money. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're literally donating. They're literally donating to AOC to own the libs. Isn't that fraud if he doesn't give it to her? I think, yeah. I mean, he has to give it to the abuela. So, yeah, we are going to do the 25 states ending fucking unemployment payments early. Hold on. Actually, let's start. Forbes making the case for ending unemployment benefits. Are you guys ready? I just want to point out that once again, nothing gives the game away, give the capitalist game away that like you're literally supposed to fucking be fearful for your lives to do these like shit fucking jobs. Like every politician and the Chamber of Commerce and like every fucking business owner being like, you literally need to stop helping people survive. Like, we need our slaves back. Let's watch.
We have now created over 2 million jobs in total since I took office. More jobs than ever been created in the first 4 months of any presidency in modern history. Triple the rate of my predecessor, 8 times the rate of President Reagan. The unemployment rate is now below 6% for the first time since the pandemic hit. In short, this is progress, historic progress. Progress that's pulling our economy out of the worst crisis it's been in 100 years.
President Biden there just a few minutes ago taking credit for today's jobs report, which shows hiring is up last month over the awful numbers we saw in April, although it still falls short. The unemployment rate also fell to a new pandemic low of 5.8%. However, businesses are struggling mightily to find workers. As of March, there were more than 8 million unfilled jobs nationwide, the most in more than 2 decades. 15 million Americans are still getting state or federal unemployment benefits, but the president's labor secretary, Marty Walsh, told Fox Business today, don't blame jobless aid for...
No, that's not how he said it. Marty fucking Walsh, dude. He said don't blame the fucking jobless benefits, dude.
The worker shortage. Watch.
Don't blame the jobless benefits on the working shortage, dude. I'm fucking doing Walsh shit over here. I'm wicked smart.
I think this report showed that the unemployment benefit is not necessarily keeping people out of the workforce. What it's doing is supporting families that are still out of work.
I already joked about this on today's podcast. I was like, dude, if you have a fucking thick New England, like you have a thick New England accent or you have a thick like New York accent, you should not be in a position of power, okay? It's just, I can't take you seriously. Also, I literally nailed it, by the way. Marty fucking Walsh, dude! You got chowder for brains.
Forbes Media CEO and Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes is here to break it all down. Always great to have you on the program. Steve, I want to start with the jobs numbers, and what you really see are the facts there. And I understand when unemployment is down, it means fewer people are looking for work. So there's some hidden meaning there. Break it down for us.
Well, what you see is, and you mentioned that 8 million job openings, is that there are a lot of people who are still getting more in benefits than they are by going back into the workforce. That emergency measure was appropriate in the spring of last year.
I love when motherfuckers who've never worked a day in their lives talk about what should happen to the fucking wage cuck slaves, dude. Sorry. I have a media business that that relies on glorifying wealthy people, and its entire fucking, like, its existence and its legitimacy stems from, like, I don't know, documenting who's the richest person and why capitalism is poggers. So I know more about what the fucking workforce is supposed to do. Get back to work, you fucking slaves. That's it.
Whenever millions of people are suddenly thrown out of work, you wanted to throw everything at it to help alleviate the crisis. But clearly, the pandemic, thankfully, is receding. And so what you have now is a benefit from the federal government that is keeping millions of people out of the workforce. And that's why 25 states are...
It's work benefits are keeping millions of people out of the workforce. How are work benefits keeping people out of the workforce? Are you just saying that, like, businesses don't want to compete and don't want to increase wages? And now we have a tight labor market? So workers, for the first time ever, are operating with respect to the fundamental economic principles that are supposed to operate that way. When there is a tight labor market, labor has the capacity to increase wages. What's going on? Why is that not happening? Or why hasn't it happened thus far? According to projections, maybe because of the eradication of labor unions and completely fucking destroying the working class's opportunity or willingness, or even any method of organizing against the capital owning class to make demands. That's what America did so successfully. They forget supply and demand when it's in our favor. 1,000%. What is going on here, what's happening here is literally, we don't like it when the government intervenes against us. The entire purpose of the American government's existence is to literally reinforce that exact same, that pre-existing class hierarchy. Okay, you are supposed to work for us. We are the bourgeois. We are the capital owners. We have the businesses. You are literally supposed to make regulation work for us and keep the working class shackled, terrified that if they don't actually go to that shit-ass job that is completely unfulfilling, where they have no fucking power whatsoever, and get brutalized by other small business tyrants who are taking a day off and unloading on that fucking waitress or waiter, and eat that fucking pile of filth, because if they don't do that, they have no other means of survival. If you all of a sudden allow people to survive without taking on these jobs, then you broke the system. Now we have to give them more money? Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want to do that. Who do you think will raise their wages first? I mean, people are trying it, and a lot of businesses who have actually raised their wages have seen no issues with hiring. You see stories about this all the time. I mean, you don't really see a lot of stories about this because people don't want to fucking talk about it too much.
We're going to put this program on the expire list before the end of this month. And the latest one is Maryland, which is a blue state. It does have a Republican governor, but he's to the left of the party. But the situation is so acute that even he, in a blue state, is saying we got to stop these extra payments because it's distorting the labor market. Now, there are other factors at work, such as school closings, but the $300 a week so-called bonus is the biggest one, and the sooner they get rid of it, that'll help alleviate this critical labor shortage.
It's hilarious that, like, every rich person in the United States of America is so openly fucking complaining that, like, giving money to the poors to allow them to survive is harming their business, dude. Because they would rather fucking die. They would rather burn their business to the ground, okay, and file bankruptcy than pay you a single cent more of the profits that you generate for them. That's the truth. And it is so fucking flagrant. It is so obvious. It is so transparent. I don't know what to say. Like, maybe 2 years ago when I used to say shit like this, motherfuckers would be like, dude, you are so crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. There's such a thing called conscious capitalists. These people are business owners. They're wonderful. They're job creators. They're job providers. We should be grateful that they're giving us the opportunity to even work for a living. And whenever I used to say shit like, no, the only reason why you're taking on these jobs is because you have no other opportunity and you will literally fucking die if you don't take on that job. And that fear is the only thing, and the massive amount of debt that you may or may not have taken to just simply exist are the only reasons why you're taking on this job for that price point, okay, for those wages, and you have absolutely zero way to push back or take any sort of control over your life in a vertical that you spend 80% of your adult life in, okay? You have nothing. You have no health care if you don't have a job. You have no money if you don't have a job. You're not going to have shelter over your head. You're not going to have food on your table if you don't have a job. And that's the reason why you are subjected to these horrible work conditions with no means of pushing back. People are just lazy. Construction is a job that will never run out. People could work, but no, they just want to be lazy. Dude, that is such a dumb... I'm 14, by the way, and I have no idea how any of this shit works. Take. Also, there's zero shot you have a factory, okay? Going forward, if these are the kind of defenses that you're going to apply, I'm going to need to see the deed to the factory, boys, okay? I'm serious, motherfucker. Claims to be a capitalist, doesn't own capital. Motherfuckers in the chat own like a 1993 Hyundai that was a hand-me-down from their fucking older brother and think like, well, I own an asset. So guess what, my friend? I am a capital owner. I know we joke about it a lot, but that's kind of ableist, dude. Wait, what? That's kind of ableist, dude. What? What the fuck do you mean that's ableist? What is ableist? What, like making fun of conservatives is ableist? Oh, telling people to get a construction job? I mean, that's a whole different point that we're not even gonna get into right now. That, like, nobody wants to fucking break their goddamn backs for those wages with no protection, no security whatsoever for their future. Also, speaking of which, the reason why the reason why construction is losing jobs is because of the insane lumber prices, making it impossible to fucking continue construction. Part of the reason why construction jobs are not exactly popping off right now. Who wants to work if you're making 300 plus unemployment? I would